What is the word of the week?
Peace!
Richard, what does peace mean to you?
The word peace means freedom for disturbance or a state or period in which there is no war or war has ended.
The reason why peace is our word of the week is because 21st September is International Day of Peace Day, also known as World Peace Day.
World Peace Day was first celebrated in 1981, and since then on the 21st of September the world's nations come together to devote a day to peace. Peace within ourselves and peace across the world.
In this video we will learn about how we can be at peace and find peace.
Brooklyn, what does peace mean to you?
Peace means to me when I feel relaxed.
Brooklyn, where do you find peace?
I find peace when I am with my family.
Yara, what does peace mean to you?
Peace means to me when I have no worries and I can spend time with my family.
Yara, where do you find peace?
I find peace at home.
What does peace mean to you?
Elizabeth, to me, I think peace has got two meanings. And one of those meanings is when we're not at war, when there isn't any conflict. And the other meaning is a sense of calmness or a sense of tranquility that we feel whenever we feel that there is absolutely nothing disturbing us and there is nothing bothering us, and we feel absolutely relaxed and absolutely at peace. And I think that it's whenever we go to church, in Mass, there's part of the prayer that we say at Mass is a prayer for peace. And actually I think that's something that's really important because we are able to pray for peace across the world. And also, usually we get the opportunity to give each other the sign of peace. So I think that when we do that at church, we shake hands with each other and we say the sign of peace. We say, peace be with you. And I think at that point, we're wishing that other person to feel that sense of calmness and that sense of tranquility that I talked about earlier.
Where are you at peace?
Oh, Elizabeth, that's quite an interesting question for me, because whenever I was growing up, I lived in Northern Ireland, and that was at a time whenever there wasn't a lot of peace in Northern Ireland. There was actually a lot of conflict, and there was lots of fighting going on at that time. And I think in those really troubled times, I had to look for a different way to find peace and make sure that in myself that I felt peaceful and tranquil, like we talked about earlier. And I quite often find that, first of all, whenever all my relationships are happy relationships, so whenever I'm making sure I'm getting on well and being a good friend and being a good wife and being a good daughter as well for my mum and dad. And I then also find peace whenever I am reading. I love to read, so when I'm sitting at home and there's no sound going on around me, I get my book out and I really feel tranquil and at peace. And I learned to find that peace because of all the disturbance that was going on when I was growing up, when there was conflict in Northern Ireland.
There are many teachings in the Bible about peace. For example, Matthew 5 verse 9, happy are those who work for peace. God will call them his children. John 14 verse 27, peace is what I leave you with. It is my own peace that I give you. I do not give it as the world does.
This week's scripture is from 1 Peter chapter 3, verses 10 to 12. The scripture tells us that if we are peaceful in our lives and are at peace with others, we can help others find peace within themselves, so that we will live with happiness.
In response to the scripture this week, we would like you to pray the silent prayer. You will need to find a quiet place to sit. Take time to think about the peaceful world around you. Think about how you can be at peace with yourself, God and others. Ask God to help you find this inner peace. Now turn to the person next to you and offer them a sign of peace by shaking their hand and saying, "Peace be with you."
By trusting in God to help us to live peaceful lives, we know this will impact on the world around us, creating a better tomorrow. God will always be with us to help us find peace and peaceful solutions to problems. He will be our support during difficult times. Your mission this week is to take time to be at peace with the beautiful world around you.